Pizza time. Okay, now that that relevancy is over, just for the sake of the joke, if you can call it a joke, the grind continues. Yes, I know my green screen is messing up. I don't care. Wait, what? Oh, right, they changed this. Huh. They added some lower difficulties. Okay, well, 13's the one we need. Did they change the price of these? No. Good to see. Hey, Ven. Hey, Kex. It's not 3 a.m., dude. It's 11:30. Hey, Miss Brett. Been a while. How you been? How was the studies? At least as far as my understanding, you were doing your classes or whatever. Sorry, I still haven't gotten to your DMs. I've been thinking about it. What do we got? Eyeballs. Sure. I'm in America. It's 3 a.m. for me. No. I'm in the real time zone. Pacific time was the first time zone ever created. So everything that's not Pacific time is in the wrong. I don't make these rules up though. Oh, okay. It starts in July. All right. Your classes. Work's been going well. Yeah, because you were saying last time you were doing work just to pay the bills, right? Or no, you were saying you actually had like a job in graphic design or something to do with your art, right? Or was that the goal? Sorry, I forget. Oh God. He came down like my responsibilities. Hey, Culture. That's the real question that I want to get to you guys today. If you were a pizza, what kind would you be? I'd probably be full of olives and lime. Because I'm disgusting. I would probably eat it. Wait, did I not complete? Wait, what is this? Oh, did I not start the Luxian quest? I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. So I misunderstood then, Miss Red. Okay, so you're still studying and just doing a normal job to fund the bills. I feel that. Okay. Later, Drift. Yeah, get a good night, man. Or a good sleep, whatever. Oh no, I just did the first one almost immediately. Okay. If I was pizza, I'd be sausage, onion, green pepper, green olive, pepperoni, salami. Dude, that actually sounds like a really good pizza. I like the, is it the Italian pepper? Is that the one that's like kind of a spicy pepperoni? I just like spicy. There's a weird pizza place that we got next to us that has like kind of very untraditional types, and there's one that's got like apple and almonds. And you would think, ugh, but it's actually phenomenal because the sweet contrasting with the salty. Yep. Thanks for coming out, Miss Brett. Have a good one. What's happening? Where am I? Hey, Prism. Oh yeah, pizza costume. Yep. It's on the way. I ordered it like a month ago. Still hasn't arrived. That's my new identity. Ever had sushi pizza? I think once. I might be... It depends what you're talking about, because there's two different types, right? There's like sushi pizza in that it's like a big ass platter of like a bunch of mixed things, or maybe uses similar ingredients. And then if you're talking about some freak that's putting sushi on top of bread and cheese, which is already a pretty weird combo, then no. Oh, I guess I completed it. Okay. What is this other weird... Oh, I see. No, I didn't complete it. There's some other weird quest that's started suddenly. There was a patch notes today, at least on PC. Guess I could talk about it in a video for tomorrow. I don't know. If I'm being real, my goal today is stream this, and then when we're done, I really want to stream another game, but we'll see if I get around to it. That one's gonna be like a super chill stream though. Like, even more than you've ever seen. Like, I'm gonna be falling asleep while streaming. Did you see this Hypixel CEO made a comment about possibly privately funding Hightail? I did not. There's been a lot of stuff going on with it lately, though. I don't know why they weren't just going private in the first place, if I'm being perfectly honest. Hypixel makes enough money to fund it. But another thing that was going on, a buddy was telling me, you know, Vintage Story? I don't really remember anything about it other than it being a lukewarm game at best, at least back when I played it. Apparently that guy has been reaching out to Hightail devs to get them like to work with him on Vintage Story instead. So maybe the game getting canceled ended up being the driving force that will possibly actually get them off their ass and actually get it done. Because I still think that it's so weird that we don't have Minecraft competition. Like, I was just talking with my mom about this today, how like, because she came over, and I was talking about how like it's so weird that Minecraft is still one of the most popular games ever made, and we never had like a AAA quality like knockoff version of it, like how Fortnite came in and stole the Battle Royale money from PUBG and stuff. Why don't we have that with Minecraft? Please God. Because as much as I love Minecraft, it's kind of a jank piece of crap. But for some reason, the only people interested in making like Minecraft clones or better versions of Minecraft are indie devs that, you know, don't have the financing or like AAA quality. Valorant was pretty cool. I really liked Valorant, at least for a while. The devs kind of like went a little weird with it. Am I North American? I mean, I'm Canadian, so yes. Yesn't would be the answer, I guess. But if Hightail released in early access in its current state, it would be enjoyable. I know, me too. But I don't know, I guess Riot doesn't want to do that. Honestly, the game probably is still a lot further along than they were pretending, which tells me that Riot just decided, yeah, we're gonna stop funding you guys, because they were probably like screwing around too much and had poor leadership, because they're an indie studio who has never made a video game before. And so it kind of makes sense that like why the game has been taking so long and hasn't had any results to speak of. I still hope something comes of it, because at the very least, it was looking way more promising, even in its early builds, over something like Cube World. Another example of someone who had something fantastic and messed it all up. I I'm noticing a trend with these voxel games. I think that the devs don't seem to realize, like, just how desperate we are for Minecraft alternatives, you know? Like, all it's gotta be is slightly better than Minecraft. Just a little bit more focus on adventure, clean up the UI and the inventory stuff, and people would flock to it, man. Make it look good, add some physics to the combat or some complexity to the gear and loot tables and stuff. Like, for me, I just want Minecraft, but, you know, maybe Diablo-style loot system and dungeons and stuff. Very similar to Trove, honestly. I think Trove's game loop with a Minecraft-style game that's a little bit more grounded would be awesome. And Hightail's combat looked great from the very, very limited footage that they ever put out about it. The guy with the hammer smacking the other guy, and it actually had the force to push him off the edge, you know? Like, hell yeah. Hot take, I'd argue Minecraft AAA competitor is Roblox. God, no. No, that's something very different. And let's be real, there's no, like, nothing about Roblox is AAA, because it's all just user-generated content, so the quality is varying. Roblox is kind of in its own category, which there's been plenty of Roblox knockoffs, and guess what? None of them pop off. What was that other one more recently? It was called like Core or Corvex or something stupid. I don't know. But Roblox is in its own category. My point is, like, as far as AAA, the closest we ever got to it was like Dragon Quest Builders, you know? Or maybe Minecraft Dungeons. But that's not like AAA. I just find it hilariously ironic that what's more than likely gonna kill Minecraft long term is Notch making Minecraft 2 right now. Out of all these years that we've had Minecraft, like, within video gaming, dominating the platform, and yet what's gonna supersede it? Oh, just a random game made by the guy who made the original game. If that doesn't show you the state of video game development, like, why do they keep putting money towards projects like Mind's Eye and garbage like that, you know? Hey, Jazzy. Oh, am I done? Quest-wise? No, we are not. I don't know. I'm still pretty heated about the Hightail thing. Because it's really disappointing. So hopefully some good comes out of it. That would be dope. But I'm not gonna hold my breath. I wasn't holding my breath for Hightail in the first place. It was just kind of a, all right, I'll just wait. Sure. And then eventually they're like, oh yeah, no point in waiting anymore. No, that's what I'm saying. So Notch technically doesn't own Minecraft. That's why I'm saying he's gonna be the one that makes Minecraft 2, big air quotes there. Because he basically was asking people, like he was saying he was already working on a game and he was just directly asking people on like Twitter or something, do you guys just want me to make Minecraft 2 or continue working on this other game? And then everyone was just like Minecraft 2. So he's like, all right, I'm canceling the other game and I'm getting to work. And he's a billionaire, so he can fund it now. Because say what you will about Minecraft, like, I love it. I love it to death, but it's one of those games I can only ever play for like a week or two before I just gotta move on. And even then, it's messy. Like, why don't we have copper armor and stuff, you know? That kind of messy. I guess as far as the inventory is concerned, we have the bundles now, but eh. Yeah, the 2-week Minecraft phase. Exactly. Like, it comes and goes, and whoa. First Trove crash in a while. Hard crash, too. Interesting. I haven't had that in a while, honestly. Also, did I say hi, Darnell? I think so. I like Terraria over Minecraft, personally. Personally, Terraria never really super clicked with me, but at the very least, it's way more coherent and has like a proper game loop. I want Terraria 2, if I'm being honest, where it's 3D. Because that would be dope. Microsoft really said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, and to that argument, sure, but how about you make better Minecraft? Like, all these stupid, you know, big time companies are gonna be like, wait, what? Not just putting out a game that just bankrupted Minecraft? Then he'll hire Mojang. Hey, Cider. Is that mod that the boomer can use a gun now? Yeah. Yeah, mods can change core mechanics of the game. No, it's just a bow style. That's funny. Wow, I did it. Okay, invader time. Time to farm invaders for like an hour. In the worst biomes possible, I might need to jump up to the next world, even though I said that was a mistake yesterday. I'm gonna have to stay in the inner ring. Because, yeah, both these biomes are very, very bad for this. Unless I happen to get a lot of them generating up here. Not many. Oh, there's quite a few. Okay. Hey, Solar. How long have I been playing? Like right now, I just started 16 minutes ago. How do you get so much movement speed? In the Luxian trials, there's like a passive that you can temp buy from Luxian that gives you movement speed. Oh, and then that's out of the canopy. All right. Dead as he hit the ground. Yeah, fingers crossed something good comes out of Hightail, man, because that would be dope if it ended up actually, like, coming about. Even if it didn't end up meeting their expectations, like, bro, shut up. Just release the game. Develop it with the community. The building actually looked so good in Hightail that it was like, oh, I would actually build dungeons. The bow style is Jurassic Sheriff Handbow. So I guess it's, based on that name, it's probably a Dino Tamer skin gun. What's the 10-year anniversary update about? Well, we're getting Sunfest and then a bunch of other things coinciding with it. There's going to be like a bunch of old packs being available. There's going to end up being these new anniversary pinatas for a limited time that I assume is what drops Yabaki. Because I saw an image of the pinatas and they're Yabaki pinatas. Basically just lots of stuff. Log in, get a bunch of free crap, you know. But the big thing is that we're migrated over to the new servers. And it's been extremely smooth since then, honestly. But I want to wait and see. I want to reserve my judgments for when the event is actually live, because that'll be the true test. What's happening? Where is this guy? Who cares? Man, this area doesn't have much. Jeez. All right, I guess the other side of the forest has a lot more. Because they respawn in like the same spots, but there's one. Have you heard of a game called Bitcraft Online? Yeah, I played it. How do I put this? It's crap. Absolute garbage. It's a RuneCraft knockoff that doesn't do anything as good as RuneCraft. And while I was going through their terms of service, you know what I noticed? It's going to be a mobile game. Suddenly, everything started falling into place. PC is basically the beta test for it. And then they're going to put that slop on mobile. But it was... Within the first 10 minutes, I was already waiting for 5-minute crafting timers, and I just thought, oh, because on mobile, you would watch an ad to skip it or pay money. On top of that, the game was just looked visually dull. It ran like crap on PC, and it just, yeah, it's not good. It's a shame because I was actually excited for it because I was like, oh, what's this? This looks kind of cool. You know what I would recommend keeping an eye on, though? Brickadia. Kind of a stupid name, but that one actually looks pretty dope. It's kind of like Roblox, but Lego. And it actually has like a physics system. So one thing that they kind of show off in their trailer, which I thought was impressive, is they end up building this huge town out. And, you know, you can shoot the houses and they explode realistically and stuff. But then they ended up zooming the camera out and showing that the town was actually built on top of a gigantic monster truck, which was moving and not causing issues. So... as far as the mechanics are concerned, it seemed pretty interesting. But it might be one of those games where there's not much game and it's more like just messing around with like wiring and redstone and, you know, making tech builds, but I'm not sure yet. Hey, Mac. Also, what, Jazzy? Wondering what I should do. Wait, should I get the Lunar New Year dragon done with or the regular pinata dragons out of the way? Because I have both eggs, but only about 300 dragon coins left. That's entirely up to you, dog. Like, just go for the dragon that you think is cool. Don't worry about it. Lunar dragon looks cooler, but apparently with the Sunfest event, they're going to have like a repeat of the, what is it? The lunar event from 2024 and 2025 are going to be around for Sunfest, apparently. I don't know what that means entirely. Whoa. Big lag spike. That's been happening a lot lately. I don't know why. Yeah, there's a lot more on this side of the map. Hey, Kitsune. Yeah, Culture was actually just bringing it up where there's... I'm not holding my breath for Hightail, but I would hope, like, what kind of a situation would that be if somehow something came out of it? The thing that I'm curious about is just because Riot, like, canceled Hightail, did they give the rights back to Hypixel? Or, you know? Because projects get shelved all the time. And we were just talking about, yeah, like how the Hypixel CEO was saying how he'll fund it. And I'm just sitting here going, why weren't you funding it in the first place? You know? Like, what? Oh, he's planning on maybe buying it back from Riot. Oh, okay. Well, that depends how much they want to sell it for, because otherwise that project's just going to be on ice. But yeah, I'm hopeful, man. I don't think that they realized what they had, or rather, I think they just, you know, as every indie dev, they started getting way too obsessed with perfection, and rather than just releasing the game and developing it with the community, they got too obsessed with the idea of, it's not good enough. Okay. Then it'll never be good enough and it'll never release. Oh wait, it got canceled. But maybe this will be the kick in the ass that they actually needed. I don't know. Still think the biggest problem with Hightail was clearly leadership or lack thereof. But either way, again, I'm not holding my breath. But if Hightail happens to come out in some way, shape, or form, that would be freaking awesome. I don't have any malice or any jade towards Hightail like I do with Cube World. that game's ship has sailed. So hopefully something comes out of Hightail, man. That'd be great. And especially all the individuals that relocated and just lost their jobs and stuff. It's like, what the hell? Making games is hard. Has the lag ever since server migration? Oh, it's actually been fantastic. But again, I really want to reserve my judgments for when the event starts in July, because that's when the servers will really feel stress test. Because right now, you know, how many people are actually on, whatever. Like, I've noticed it. But I just don't want to speak too soon, because maybe when the event comes on, maybe it's just like unplayable again. I see you over there. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I could have a video talking about that, but I don't know. I don't like talking about tentative things, because then, you know what happens? Then I end up saying Metroid's gonna release next week, and then it doesn't. And then I look like an idiot. But at the very least, in that video, I did say, it's, you know, it's all just poppycock. We don't know if this is true or not. So at the very least, I defended myself, unlike other leakers that would just say, oh, it's happening. Hey, MVD. What? Yeah, no point going for him. But yeah, for Hightail, it's kind of like, I'll believe it when I see it. That's a little too much copium for me. I just find it so odd that the CEO is only stepping in now. I guess because he thought, well, if Riot's funding it, never mind. I don't know. I don't know why they weren't just privately funding it themselves anyways. Then they would always have like a say in how they would develop it. And maybe by now we would have actually been able to play it, because they would have kept developing it on Java like it originally was. Which is exactly what those developers, you know, that's what they understand, because they're Minecraft modders. Hey, Atro. Oh no, you are still dreaming, dude. Yeah, I'm made of pizza right now. I'm basted in olive oil. Okay, you know what? This has been good up here, but I want to see I want to see if there's more invaders down here. Probably not. Oh, sorry, Solar. Yeah, you asked earlier about going from 30k to 40k PR. So I would recommend checking out my other video about power rank, like my power rank guide for 2025, because I talk about power rank at intervals and what you should focus on at those intervals. It's easier than me getting into it here. I think it's hard to develop a game more so than people realize. Oh no, I know, 100%. Maybe it was just a way to get more money and extra resources. Yeah, possibly. I mean, at the very least, if they do end up buying it from Riot, they got like enough of the groundwork done that hopefully it would still be showing up in like 2 years or something, but I don't know. Acquisitions like that take a long time. But that's the thing, like, making video games is hard. Making a good video game is even harder. Like, I just watched a video the other day, which I thought was interesting, where apparently the original Deus Ex game, not the newer ones, but the old dinosaur one. Apparently it's 25 years old now, and the original creator behind it like was kind of talking about it. And I just thought it was interesting because the amount of games under this guy's belt were insane. Like Deus Ex, System Shock, and Thief. And, you know, I know most of you guys probably don't even know what those are because those are like boomer games. But being someone who grew up around those games but never played them, playing them now in like my full adult form, my pizza form, I was very surprised how well those games still hold up. I still haven't played Deus Ex though. That's a plan at some point on my bucket list. Oh, where'd you go? Anyway, the point that I'm getting at is these older games ended up having, I talk about this a lot with some of my friends where, you know, there's an idea that old video games, you're just nostalgic and stuff. And it's like, I kind of believed that myself until I started actually playing these old games that I never played. So there was no nostalgia. And yet they were still like really good and incredibly ambitious. And it just goes to show that the video gaming economy back then was just a bunch of nerds that really passionately wanted to make like good games. And unfortunately, a lot of those companies ended up going bankrupt versus nowadays, it's all just risk management, you know? That's why a game like Mind's Eye comes out and then the studio gets fired afterwards because, oh, it's all just about making a profit. Seems to lag every time these guys spawn in, which is weird. But it's the same as how, like, you know, everyone's in a big stink right now because apparently Microsoft is going to be laying off like thousands of employees again. And part of it I totally understand, you know, being scared to lose your job means that people aren't going to work as hard. That's why, as much as everyone hates on Nintendo for no reason, Nintendo actually has a great mentality towards their workers where they talked about it once, and I don't remember exactly what they said, but it was something along the lines of, if our workers don't have job security, they aren't going to give it their all when making their games. And so that's why, like, apparently, as far as in Japan, like, it's a super stable job. The pay is great. And they also let them kind of do their own thing a lot of times, you know? With fresh ideas and stuff. Like, Nintendo's the only company that still, in my opinion, reinvents the wheel for better or worse with almost every game iteration. Not all the time, but as far as a heavy-hitting AAA studio, yeah, they're still kind of the top dogs in my eyes. Now, if only they could make a Pokemon game look modern. See, here's the irony. Pokemon is published by Nintendo, but it's not made by them. It's made by Game Freak. And they're still in the Jurassic period and don't know how to make modern games. That's the thing that's so frustrating about it, right? Like, imagine if another company got like the Pokemon license. Because I know, like, oh man, if we got a Pokemon game that's of the quality and caliber of Mario Kart World, could you imagine? Or Breath of the Wild style Pokemon game? I mean, Scarlet and Violet were fantastic as far as Pokemon. Yeah, they got the formula down pat. But as far as modernization, they're still playing catch up. Anyway, yeah, I saw there was the Trove patch notes that fixed my specific bug error thing, so that's cool. There was a couple other things that it fixed as well. Just got a weird YouTube ad about an odd fantasy game. The characters are still images with text boxes next to them. Sounds like a mobile game. Also, what about Deltarune? Okay, I'm not into those types of games, but I'm kind of curious about Deltarune. I remember watching like playthroughs of the first 2 chapters or whatever, and it looked really funny. And the new one just came out, but it's like, I don't know, man. There's so many other things I would rather play, I guess. What's the difference between using a bow or sword on Boomer? One is ranged And one of them you have to go up into the enemy's face. Kind of it. I'm just using the bow because it's the only strong weapon that I actually have. I don't have a strong sword because my sword got deleted at some point. I don't know when, I don't know how. I must have loot collected it like a year ago and I forgot. I don't know. There's only one Nintendo game since 2015 that I've enjoyed, and that was Super Mario Odyssey. Oh man, Odyssey is great. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, Atro, but that new Donkey Kong game, man. Whew. That game looks hella good. And it's makes sense because it's the Mario Odyssey team. Mario Galaxy was fantastic as well. The thing that's great about the Mario games is they don't completely destroy the last one. Like, they all still have their value and uniqueness to them, which is pretty cool. Instead of just a sequel just replacing the old one, you know? No point playing the other Assassin's Creed when Assassin's Creed Shadow comes out, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, just out of morbid curiosity, whether you wanted to see the Donkey Kong game. It's a Switch 2 exclusive anyways. But it just looks so fun, dude. Like, just guilty pleasure, where it's basically just another Mario game, but you're playing as DK, and you can destroy everything. Like, it's all, you know, destructible environment. It just looks so cathartic. Says the guy who's playing the voxel game that has destruction, where you bomb into dungeons. But I mean, I'm also a Nintendo fanboy, so part of me knows I'm an idiot. But I don't understand when I have like friends or you know, see people online like just hating on Nintendo for no reason. Like, I don't get it. I guess sucks to suck. They just want to like hate on things for being popular. I don't know. I can kind of get that. That was me with Helldivers and Baldur's Gate, but eventually I came around and realized, no, you know what? I don't want to have this negative narrative. That's why I tried Expedition 33. And for me personally, I can say that game sucks. But objectively, I can say, I just don't get it. There's something about that game. There's a reason people are hyped about Expedition 33. I don't see it. I don't get it. But it'll probably win Game of the Year. And that's okay. Instead of getting mad that, I mean, Black Myth Wukong is an exception. Because no, that game shouldn't have won anything. But anyways. I agree on Nintendo getting their devs stable and great jobs, but does Nintendo really need to sue everything that has 4 pixels looking like Mario? Yes, they do. It's very, very important to them, brand recognition, because I'm not saying this in Nintendo's defense, okay? Because I know they go a little bit trigger happy with all of it, but you got to understand the bureaucracy of where they live in Japan is still very, very old school. But then on top of that, when you think about brand recognition and how important that is to Nintendo and their legacy, that's why Nintendo is still like identifiable and like off on the sidelines doing their own thing. You know what I mean? The difference being is, think if Microsoft took Halo and Master Chief more seriously, like really seriously, then we would probably still be getting good Halo games. Again, I'm not trying to defend the big old corporation. Because I get it, them shutting down fan projects and stuff like that. But the point is, they don't want, you know, they don't want it tied to them. And it's just, I don't know. Anyways. Also, yes, I'm glad Atro mentioned in more detail, because I know you were asking more seriously about the sword versus bow argument. So. No, I know about the blast bow ring. I know, I just don't care. I don't want to have to like constantly shine this stupid thing and grind the Paragon resources, because that would mean that I have to start going out of my way for Paragon resources, which, nah. It's fine. Trade-off is I'm not as efficient. Oh, Pal World? No, Pal World is, I think it's just because that game ended up gaining enough attention. I still think it's kind of ridiculous that the patent was nothing to do with the throwing Pokeballs or anything like that. That's actually not what the actual lawsuit was about. The funny thing is that's just what game journalists pushed it towards. What Nintendo was actually getting all huffed about was the idea that you could... what was it? It was like riding a creature and then the creature transforms into a flying creature. Apparently that was the actual original patent. And I think Pal World swapped the whole Pokeball throwing thing just to cover their asses. Because let's be real, Pal World owes a lot of its success because they ripped off Pokemon, and it's basically the PC Pokemon game. Again, I'm not saying I agree. I'm not trying to defend the big corporation. But at the same time, poor Pal World, who used AI to generate the code for their game. Screw them, dude. Craftopia is also just a ripoff of Zelda. Like, come on. You know? And they completely abandoned it and just moved on to their other project like they always do. Anyway, yeah, Jazz, as far as the Chrono New Dawn, I'm looking forward to that one too. It is coming out this year, as far as I know. It did have a release date. Let me double check that for you. Chrono New Dawn is fall of this year. That's all we had confirmed. Yeah, I just hang out in D13 because, again, like, I don't care. I'm just going for the invaders anyways, so it doesn't matter what difficulty I'm in. And Boomer is already strong enough that I can handle it when I go to D15. The thing is, like, Boomer's not my main, so why am I going to invest all of this time and effort into it? I don't even think I have a good ring on him. I'm just using my Shadowhunter ring for the sake of having damage. But yeah, that Chrono New Dawn game looks pretty good. And, you know, Blooper did a good job with the Silent Hill remake, so I'm looking forward to it. Even if the creatures look dull as hell. Still hoping we have some surprise bangers sometime soon, like some sort of announcements, but we might have to wait until August for Gamescom. Okay, I'm gonna go to the New World. Screw this canopy. Oh no, that Chrono game does look good. I'm just... Okay, to clarify for me, I think that the humanoid enemies is just really dull and boring. Like, they could do something really freaky with it. I'm always a creature guy, myself. Like, I think, End of Abyss, is that what the one was called? Where it's a top-down, kind of looks like Little Nightmares, but it's a Souls-like. That game's got some interesting creatures, because they're kind of humanoid, but they don't look human. And then when you shoot them, they kind of split in two, and it just looks really neat. Did you get enough souls for the first Mystic Star on the bow? Oh, I probably already have it. If I'm being honest. I'm sure I could upgrade my bow. I just haven't bothered. Kind of all in on this stupid egg thing right now. The donuts. I can't stand the Luxian stuff. Yeah. I feel that. Oh, good. More canopies and more volcanic biome. And okay, cool. Sick. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like hit detection is a bit better since the server migration as well. Nintendo was never a fan of my country and their prices are over the top. Switch 2's going for the equivalent of over 1,000 USD. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Their localization prices are pretty bad sometimes, for sure. That's the thing, right? Like the people that were complaining about the Switch price are like the Americans and stuff, and it's like, what? This is fine. It's the other countries that are getting screwed over. Like, I forget who else it was in chat that was saying like it's like 600 euros or something ridiculous. Like, come on, guys. Side note, I finally played with game chat. It's actually really good. I was very surprised. Lots of people were kind of dogging on it, but you know what? It's really good. It's got a really decent mic. Craft a barber shop. Oh, they must have added more tutorials. Cool. Hey, Koji. Yep, we're on the Luxian grind again. What do you think we're going to be doing all week? This is the best part of Trove. I doubt hit detection can ever be fixed for Vanguard range mode because it's a fundamental issue with the attack. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's not the projectile's fault. I know. Kinda sucks. Wish that it actually worked better. But let's be real, the balancing of the ranged attacks has never been that good anyway, so. Come here, stupid. What is that dungeon doing in the lava? Oh, hello. Stop picking up items. Actually, no, they fixed it. I should fill my whole inventory, right, guys? Then we could see what happens. Still wish they'd give a quick little quality of life pass in here and get rid of dungeon spawns. Because it lowers like the rates of the normal enemies and it's annoying. Because nothing spawns in them. My screen, help. I think their fix for that was just to raise the spawn cap over time. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure with the spaghetti code, it was probably too tough to try and make the biome generate without a dungeon. I get it. But still, I feel like an average player is just gonna get confused because they'll just go through the dungeon as normal and then realize that they have to backtrack out. 4:30. I should go to bed. Why? Coward, stay up for 24 hours. No, go to bed, Kitsune. Don't worry, you're not gonna mess out. We're just doing this. Anyone have any issues with the Gearcrafters Terminus? Depends what version of the game you're on. Like, are you on console? You know, there's a lot of little independent things that can potentially end up being the issue. Like how the other day people kept coming in as Trove down for everyone else, and it was just on PlayStation Europe server. You know, you're on PS5. Yeah, it's been having a lot of issues lately on the PS5 version. What's the specific problem? Like, I'm just curious. Not that I know what the solution would be. For me, it's 0:25 a.m. That's not a time. There's no such thing as 0. What do you call 12 o'clock? -1? I'm joking. I know it's military time. But, ew. I think we're actually in the same time zone then, Jazzy. Because it's the same time for me. Doesn't let me unlock the next tier when I know I meet the requirements. So, it might just be a bug. Or, did you get everything in the first tree? Because believe it or not, you gotta get absolutely everything in the first tree before you can move right one to the next. Or, as Atro said, you're limited to 6 total nodes. Because if I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken in this. You gotta unlock everything one at a time like an idiot, and then you gotta constantly re-roll it just so that you can unlock the next ones. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe that's just the skill tree and not the terminus. Oh, okay, so I'm wrong. Never mind, scrap what I said. So you can just go straight off the branch. Okay. Then more than likely it's what Atro said, where you're just at the total amount that you could get. So never mind. That's the thing, man. I've been playing this game for so goddamn long, and there's so many different, convoluted mechanics of things that are just like, yes, no, oh, this is inconsistent. And it's like, I just can't anymore. It just goes in one ear and out the other now. Yeah, if you want to end up having the different stats on the terminus, then yeah, you would have to get, you'd have to re-roll it. Also, I think I just lost my movement speed. Disgusting. Hey, Fox. Somehow joined the same world as you with Luxian's trial. Oh, nice. Yeah, I see you, Nefri. Okay, I should actually complete the quest while I'm in here and get my movement speed. Oh god, do I need the movement speed? Jeez. Pathetic. I need those delve wings. Oh wait. What? Excuse me? Can I interact with you? What are you? What? Huh? All right. When invaders spawn in peaceful hills, they turn into harmless NPCs. I have never seen that. What the hell? That's so weird. Oh, movement speed. Give me movement speed, please. Thank you. Are you ready for the new Turok? I mean, I'm gonna be real, that new Turok game looks terrible, but I'll play it, you know? I have to. I am contractually obligated by the gods of Turok and the fact that I've covered like every Turok game on this channel at some point or another. But honestly, I was looking forward to Night Dive Studios making a new Turok game because that was their original plan, but I guess they sold the rights to Saber, which means that the game's probably gonna be generic as hell like the Space Marine game. I mean, I loved Space Marine, don't get me wrong, but they really dropped the ball as far as like the end game. They just put out the new update and it's just recycling the same content that they already have. But yeah, I'll play the new Turok. What I'm hoping happens with the new Turok, here's the thing, okay? I'm hoping that they actually have like the aliens and other things and cyborgs and stuff. I'm so sick of every game developer outside of Acclaim just being like, Native American versus dinosaurs. Let's call it there. Like, bro, they're supposed to be cybernetic, like cyberzoids. Like, come on. Give me Turok 2 again, where like the Primogen and everything, and it actually was like a really interesting like universe that they were building. Please. And the kick-ass soundtrack, like, come on. Otherwise the new Turok Origins or whatever it's called, it just looks like Ark, but higher quality. And probably less gameplay. I should kill these. Yeah, Native American versus dinosaurs. Turok. That's what it was. It's a super old boomer game, but Turok 2 in particular is responsible for me being a YouTuber because it was one of my favorite games on the Nintendo 64, and I just wanted an excuse to play it. So I started recording it, and the rest is history. And then at one point I was kind of known as the Turok guy because I was playing all of them. I've played all of them. I didn't play every single one of them on the channel. I didn't play the 360 one on the channel because that game sucks. The amount of deep lore that I know of Turok 2. Ooh. Ooh. What emblems do you use? These ones. Yep. Hey, Lazy Eyes. Hightail's back on. Nah, not yet. I'll believe it when I see actual progress towards it. The CEO saying that he's interested in it. He's got to buy it from Riot, and that means Riot needs to sell it in the first place. And they might not. But yes, I am hearing all of the news around it. And I'm hopeful, but I'm not going to hold on to any copium. It'd be great if out of the game's cancellation, it's put a fire under the developer's ass to actually get them to start moving and actually working on it. That would be awesome. But I've seen that before. Cube World. Sky Saga. EverQuest next. You guys don't even know what games I'm talking about because they died. I hope Hightail doesn't just become one of those, but yeah, we'll see. When we got something a little bit more concrete, then I'll get excited, and even then it'll just be like, yeah, well, sure. I'll just keep doing what I was doing in the first place. Waiting. Oh, man. Hey, Flash. Would you ever do a video, where I start again, like the New Beginnings series that I had for a while there? That was my plan. I was gonna start my account on the Switch 2. But Switch 2, like Trove doesn't run on the Switch 2, so here we are. Whenever it comes to the Switch 2, depending on when it drops and actually like starts working for it, I mean, all my hype might have died by then, but that was the plan. I was gonna start from the beginning. I was gonna use the Joy-Con mouse and stuff just for funsies. But it was gonna be kind of a harken back to the old school days where I was gonna do like Let's Play episodes where I would just do like, 10, 20 minutes a day kind of thing. Little did I know, it just doesn't run on Switch. Is there a boss here? I don't know if I would ever get max PR on it. No way. Because that would just be pretty asinine. Huh? What, Atro? When you pair chromatic with overstuffed ring ability, you can just alt flash 4 times spam. Yes. And repeat to take down basically any boss, even 190 delve bosses in under a minute. Oh, okay. So I knew it was strong. I didn't know it was that strong. That's pretty nuts. That's why everyone uses Boomer. Okay. Oh, am I technically done with my quest? Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We can do an easier one today. Let's just go into the next tier and complete the Luxian quest. Because I think we got enough venturine from yesterday. Could do it shorter one today, because I still want to stream some other stuff if I can. Hey Mihai. How you doing, man? Been a while. Wait, what are you saying, Dario? Oh no, it would be like a full series where I would be progressing through the game very slowly. Oh, you're at the gym, Mihai? Nice. Get them gains, gamer. Yeah, I should go to the gym today. We'll see if I get the chance. Go hook. Boomer for bosses? Yes. It has 3 viable rings. Overstuff for bosses, blast bow for enemies with bow, and cyclone for enemies with melee. Oh, I see. I think that was a double mention about the bows, but yeah. I knew about all of that except for the bosses. Ah, my green screen. Ah, what's happening, guys? Ah, help, help. Why doesn't it auto get this quest? Like, come on. What do we got? Oh, man. Not good biomes today. Jeez. Hey, Suya. What up? Excuse you. Thank you. Seeing you play Trove always makes me chill. My childhood streamer. I'm not a child. No, thanks, man. Welcome to the party. It is the Goblin Hours. We are multi-streaming as always. I should have said I'm not a child, I'm a man-child. No, I know what you meant, Suya. I was just teasing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stay still, stay still. Chrono Emblem is so that you can refresh your cooldowns. It doesn't boost attack, if that's what you mean. Like, the reason you spam flash is so that you can use your ult, and then you spam flash so that your cooldown goes to 0 and you can use it again. I did it. I killed 50 enemies. Oh, right, he might have meant Marshall. My bad. In which case, yeah, it doesn't stop. Marshall just gives you that 250 boost, and that's the end. Using an R flash will just refresh the timer, that's all. Look out, guys. A single enemy. I mean, there's quite a few of these, but I just, whatever. Ah, there you are. Hello, dum-dum. Hello? What's happening? Thank you. No, the goat. Give me a bow that has like a vortex ability on it that pulls enemies. Please and thank you. Or just maybe a vortex class that can do it. That would be pretty cool. Just for utility. Then it wouldn't need to be strong because it would just be too useful. We need more stuff like that in this game, honestly. Best class? Shadowhunter's my boy, if you're asking just opinion. But otherwise, for like just killing things and doing endgame shabotchery, then it would be Boomer. I'm just using Boomer out of necessity. I would be using Shadowhunter if it was strong enough. No, don't come out of the water! No, Auntie! Die. I always hated you, Mildred. Best class is your favorite class. The end. Do you think Neon Ninja's not powerful enough? Neon Ninja's stronger than people think. The ultimate ability when the Neon Ninja got reworked is actually quite powerful. And it's a speedy boy. But I never liked Neon Ninja's gameplay. Like, ever. Eventually I used it just because it was the fastest, but once again, it was more so out of necessity. It It was just too efficient. Now I'm kind of at the point where I don't care if I'm efficient or not. It's just, this would have been like way too slow if I was Shadowhunter. Oh, Neo Ninja's rework was a long time ago, like a couple years now. I'm just saying that like when they reworked it, they made it so that the ult was actually good and a lot of people still sleep on it. I did it, you guys. Oh my god. See if I can get more of these morons. Whoa, that's a lot of invaders. Okay, hello. Let's have a party. Kill you while I'm here too. Why not? Oh, because there's a there's an AFK farm here. That makes sense. Okay. Remember I watched your Halo Combat Evolved playthrough? It was so fun. I hope they make new Halo games with some crazy randomness. Did I do Halo on the channel? I honestly don't even remember that, dude. What the heck? It must have been the anniversary edition of the game, right? It's a problem when you do volume work like I do. It's like, what? I played that game? I mean, I played Halo to death. I just didn't remember at all that I even played it on the channel. Jeez. But yeah, Halo Infinite actually has been popping off with its updates. They actually have like PvE custom maps now. I haven't tried any of them because the game's too fat, so I haven't installed it again. But there are rumors, I think it's more than rumors. I think they're working on the next Halo and it's going to be an Unreal Engine 5, so... all these big time companies think that fancy graphics makes a good game. But I think Halo Infinite really nailed the formula, at least for the PvP. So hopefully the next Halo isn't as messy. That'd be cool. I'd love to have it come back. Oh. There's still a third biome to do. I thought I was done. I got excited for a minute. At least tell me I played the game on Heroic. I must have. Because if I didn't... I might need to check it out myself, just because I really don't remember. I was on normal, probably because I just wanted to not stress about it. But Heroic's the only way to play. Legendary sucks. Oh god, I still am scarred from playing through on Legendary. Co-op was okay, but playing solo Legendary, oof. Oh, it was pain, especially in the flood levels. Come on. Ugh, screw you, whatever. I'll just fight the crabs down here then. Get him, chickens. Why are you so strong? Stupid sundered uplands, man. Alright, screw this guy. I'm going back up. Going back upstairs. Hey man, you got my TV dinners up here? No? What are odd pet peeves you have? I'm not lazy. I wanted to list off like negative characteristics, but I couldn't think of anything else. Like as if I'm like that good. Oh God, my potions. I don't know, man. That's I know I have them. I don't know. Can't really think about that off the top of my head with my dad brain being as slow as it is. ASMR, I hate that. Whenever I see those ads on YouTube or, you know, where it's some chick whispering into a mic, it pisses me off. Like, speak up, wimp. All the whispering just lips smacking together, and all I can hear is like the sounds that their mouth is making. What? Wait, why was there an updraft? The hell was that? Hold on. What class was that guy? What was that updraft? Wait, is there an updraft here? Oh, there is an updraft here. I thought for a second, I was like, was that the bandolier from the Dino Tamer and it gave me an updraft? Anyway, I got my stupid pots. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know what else I would have as like a pet peeve. Like, I'm pretty relaxed when it comes to lots of things. I guess to contrast, like when people are too loud and I have to shout over them, that one just really annoys me. Where's this group of people? Oh, just chilling there? Yeah, I'll kill this stuff for you guys, don't worry. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really say right now. People, am I right? That's my odd pet peeve. Hey, Voodoo. How you been, man? I don't know why I'm killing these big tanky boys, but I am. Go, my chickens. Eat. Kill. Your pet peeve is cinematic trailers without gameplay. That's not a pet peeve. That's just annoying. I think we can all agree on that. It's false advertising. I'm always so much more sold on a game if it just opens and confidently shows you this is what our game is. Check it out. They show cinematics, it's like, okay, this game's not done. Or it's really crappy, mind's eye. It's never stirred me wrong. Except when it's like Last of Us, because all that game is cutscenes. And then the irony is the gameplay kind of sucks. Hot take, but... Oh my god, they are... I gotta be careful. They're draining my flasks in this biome. Yikes. Stop it. Get some help. Jesus. Hi guys, let's play. Ooh. Stop it. My pet peeve is paying too much money for McDonald's. That's my pet peeve. Not being able to go out to eat without it costing a small fortune. When it's fast food and made of bugs. I gotta go get my pots back. Whoa! Hey, Azram. It has been a while. So many of you guys that have been gone for a while are finally all showing up. What the heck? But to answer your question, yes, servers have been pretty damn good. We haven't really had them really go through the ring. I think come July when the Sunfest event starts and we get like, you know, big server capacity, that'll be the real test. Yes, I should craft an origin portal. I know, I just don't care. If you had no teeth, what would be your favorite soup? You could just ask what my favorite soup would be. The hell's wrong with you? You mean when I'm old, like 1 year older and don't have my teeth anymore? I don't know. I'm not too picky when it comes to soup, man. I like mushroom soup. I like vegetable soup. I can like chicken noodle soup depending if I'm in the mood. More important, pineapple pizza? Yay or nay? And keep in mind that your answer can potentially get you banned. If you had no mouth, what would your favorite toothpaste be? To shoot up the nose, you mean? Probably not anything to do with mint. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I've tried it. Indirectly, not on purpose. You ever laugh really hard when you're brushing your teeth and then it goes out your nose? And then the mint stings? Personally, I don't like pineapple, but everyone has their favorites, and that's okay. Dude, I am liking this new narrative with the internet. I mean, most of the internet is still toxic as hell, but yes, that's the correct answer. By the way, I DM'd you some of the stuff found added into the game files in yesterday's patch. Oh, nice. I'll check that out after if I get the chance. Love pineapple on pizza, but haven't had it in a while due to going to the gym. Why? Cause the carbs? You're stronger than me, man. I can't. No. I'm not gonna change my diet for the gym. I can't do it. I love food too much. Ah! Dude, just die already. Get out of here. Boo-hoo! Idiot. Hey, Mink. Stop with the knockback, dude. Hello, Invader. Don't they look like a ballerina or something? They're so graceful. What do you think about the Shadowhunter nerf? What Shadowhunter nerf? What are you talking about? I found that there's gonna be an NPC with the long head Alpha Knight head model. Nice. That's funny. I think we still have that in the game, right? Like there is a hat style that does that. I forget what it's called. I wonder, oh, that would be really cool if they ended up having the phases for the Sunfest event go through like Trove's history. That would be pretty dope. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm slowly descending faster and faster and faster. Stop. Well, we'll see where we're at. I think we're done, boys. What? Boombo only causes one explosion instead of multiple for server reasons. There's a vid on YouTube. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Boombo? You mean Bokbo? In which case, no, that channel is wrong. That's nothing to do with Shadowhunter. Like, what? Oh. No, I need to destroy all of those. Whoa. Ah, help, I'm gone invisible. Oh, I'm back. Wait, where's my loot collector? Ah! Ooh. Ooh, we got quite a bit today. Oh my, yes please. Makes my life tomorrow easier. Dang, dude, 24. Wow. I didn't get the stupid Digsley items. No! I feel stupid. Well, I gotta waste a portal. Damn it. I'm just wasting so many of my excess resources this week, man. First Luxian scams me and now I just mess up. Oh well. Gotta do it though. It's worth it. Man, that sucks. I knew I was missing something. Ripperoni. Yeah, okay, you're talking about the boomer thing where they cleaned up. Atro already explained it better than I could, but it doesn't actually affect the damage. They just nerfed the VFX because what they've been doing through the game is they're going and doing a clean pass of all of the VFX in the game because VFX are very bad for frame rate. So they made it so that the Bok Bomb explosion effect doesn't overlay like 50,000 times. But again, it doesn't change DPS. All you would have to do is just attack enemies to test it and see. That's more so just related to optimization. And it's not actually anything to do with server. It's got to do with frame rate. So, again, the video was wrong. That sounds like an old Trove, like... That's like what old Trove content creators would do. Where they think one thing and then it's just not true. Like how Shadowhunter gets 300% attack speed, right guys? Right guys? Shadowhunter's affected by attack speed, right guys? You remember that saga? That was so fun. Hey, where is? Hey, KP. In your opinion, who's best for grinding both dungeons and ships? Shadowhunter. Because you can shoot through walls, makes it really fast. But, I don't know. If you're trying to get like super end gamey, like for D15, then you're just focusing on those 5 stars, then it would probably be like Boomer or a stronger character. Like stronger than Shadowhunter, I mean. Solarian's really good. I think Dino Tamer out damages Shadowhunter if I'm not mistaken, but I might be wrong. Yoink. Homes are getting there, but I'm not grinding that many dungeons this week. So, yeah. Shadowhunter, the main reason again is his utility, because he's fast and strong. But there's other classes that are like way stronger in terms of damage. Oh, by the way, whereas I should mention, because you were talking about Hightail the other day, apparently the big news everyone's talking about, I'll believe it when I see it, is the Hypixel dev or Hypixel CEO suddenly has interest in Hightail. Okay, moron. Why didn't he? Okay. So he's basically saying that he might fund it privately, but that means he has to buy it from Riot, which means Riot has to actually sell it. So we'll see what happens. But everyone's acting like Hightail's back, baby, and it's like, no, it's not. That is a very long legal process to purchase an acquisition, like everything to do with Hightail and its assets. Yeah, I guess the old CEO, I don't know the details, it's just what everyone's telling me, so I'm assuming some clickbait YouTuber talked about it. Hightail's back, you know, something like that. Which I'll do that too, once we have some more concrete evidence. I gotta check the vintage story stuff you were talking about, though. I don't know if I'll get the chance to today. Like, I really want to stream an Ari game tonight, but I don't know, man. Don't know if I'll get the chance. We'll see. I don't know if it's the old CEO. I really have no idea. It's just everyone's just saying how the Hypixel CEO is interested in wanting to fund it or something. That's literally all I've heard. Yeah, see, isn't Hightail coming back? That's what I mean. It's just a narrative. There's no truth to it yet. It's just people talking. Like, if somebody was actually going to end up like starting up the Hightail project, they would have to purchase the rights to the game from Riot. Riot owns it. And it's their decision to do whatever they want with their discretion. Like, that's why they canceled it, because they were just like, yeah, this project's not going anywhere. Or wasn't going to be able to deliver on time, or didn't have any proper management skills to where it was going in its direction. Again, I'm not trying to knock the idea that, you know, it can't happen. It's just, I think that it's a pretty dangerous narrative for people to just suddenly be like, oh, it's coming. The same as all those freaks that, you know, were making Switch 2 video leaks like years before the console was announced. It's coming out this year, guys. What's the weirdest food combination you enjoy? I mean, I eat a lot of really weird things. I pour milk before I put my cereal in my bowl, because I'm a cereal killer. Get it? Because I eat so much cereal. You know the stupid, like the super cheap like ramen noodles, the instant noodles? I'll eat them raw, and I pour the powder on it. Otherwise, you want to see me eat weird things? Just check out my vlogs. Every now and then, you know, for the most part, it's just normal food, but every now and then it's just like, oh, what could I find in the fridge? My most regular and very heartwarming meal, I don't know why, is like some sort of meat, whether it be bologna or hot dog wieners, and then cheese and pickles. Do you have any build videos for... Who's Ash? And BR, would BR be Bomber Royale? Is that what you mean? Oh, Shadowhunter and stuff. Yeah, I got videos on all that stuff, Eli. Of course I do. I think I already have my videos for... No, I don't think I did them for 2025, but there was no reason to. Hey, Mozzer. I don't know if you can hear me because of the stupid Twitch ads. I know, I keep forgetting I need to actually, like, change that. I don't know why it spams you guys on Twitch. Trying to think if there's any other weird things I like. I mean, I've gotten a lot more adventurous with food now that I've been getting older. I guess it's just a matter of like trying the unfamiliar is more exciting. You know, like I would have never tried like my dad always liked horseradish on hot dogs and stuff, and I never cared for it, and now it's like, oh, I like it. This is messed up. Anything to make me feel alive instead of the death I feel inside. Moz, are you out of the ad space yet? Stupid Twitch. I swear it like bombards those of you that aren't regulars or something. No, then again, Miss Rhett shows up pretty often and she gets spammed all the damn time. Oh, if you're a returning player, I have a returning player video for 2025, as far as I recall. Sorry, they all kind of blur into each other, if I'm being honest. There hasn't been too many updates since then, but... Bro, I just watched 9 ads. I know, dude, I don't understand why stupid Twitch does that. I don't have it set to that. It's so frustrating. I keep tweaking it and adjusting it, and then you guys end up getting spammed, and it's like, I don't understand why Twitch does that. Stupid ass platform. I gotta seriously go through my settings, but I just never remember to. Anyways, yeah, I didn't respond to your comment yet, Meows, because I saw that you were in the ad space. Crazy seeing people still stream Trove. I mean, yes, I'm a psycho. I've always been streaming Trove. It's just more recently I started multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube because they now actually like finally let you. But Trove, good game. How come you're doing towers? Oh, I'm just getting my daily done. Just found something insane relating to the upcoming pinatas. I assume you noticed they're Yabaki Yadas, right? I haven't talked about that yet because I'm gonna... Can you stop? Because I'm gonna talk about it in another shorter video. But yes. Oh, you actually noticed something beyond that. Ah, do tell. I found out what they drop. Ooh, okay. Yabaki. Nice. They drop mystic materials. Hey, let's go. All right. Nice, man. That's awesome. Okay, so there's part of me that's happy about it. There's part of me that feels like, so that's, you know, they made this scarcity with mystic gear so that it acts like it's more valuable resources than it actually is, you know? I wonder if they're getting ready for the Forge update. I think the average player won't really care about mystic gear resources, but... Oh, you're maining Lunar Lancer? Nice. Lancer is still tons of fun. Yeah, if you haven't already noticed the new servers, they're way more stable. Hey, Dev. Welcome back. If you hit your head on a rock and died, I don't get it, Jazzy. What's the rest of the question? It just ends there. That's kind of morbid. Everyone who throws an anniversary pinata during Sunfest gets put into more Yabaki draws. Oh. Oh, wait. So no, they said that you can still earn it in-game on top of the draws. I was scared for a second because I thought it was just going to be related to the draws. Like they're only giving out like a handful, but they did mention that you can get them in-game too. I hope they didn't mean that. Like just to get more draws through in-game participation. That'd be kind of dumb. About Hightail, some people are saying that Riot is reaching out to people to acquire Hightail. Hightail community is crazy. I don't know where they got that from. I don't either, because why the hell would Riot sell it? Someone needs to make an offer. That's just the Hightail community, man. It's not even out. The game was canceled and people are still like creating content on it. Like, oh, God, I hate YouTube. Freaking YouTubers, man. Like, just shut up. YouTubers and game journalists, like it's gone insane. Like people just, I saw the other day, the big joke that I was making with the Resident Evil 9 trailer was that the devs specifically said you don't play as Leon, and they explained why. And the funny thing is, before they ended up talking about that, somebody randomly tweeted confidently being incorrect and saying that you would play as Leon. And I saw a game journalist just post about it as if it was factual. And then they just, at the end of the article, referred to the tweet from some random idiot. Not someone in the industry, not even like a reliable source. Like, bro, I'm more of a game journalist than actual game journalist. You wanna know why? Because I actually do research. So sad. Anyways, excuse my ramblings. Now it's getting frustrating with all the Hightail debacle. It's like, bro, as far as we're all concerned, the game has been canceled. And nothing has proven otherwise yet. If it does, cool. I'll take it. It's not Wally screwing up and re-releasing Cube World for the 500th time. You know, I'll take it. The old CEO is interested in Hightail again. Yeah, that's the only news that everyone's been telling me. In which case, sure. The funny thing is, if they just stayed private funded with Hightail in the first place, guess what? The game would have already been done because they would have made it in Java. They would have never made it in a new game engine. Which means that they would have actually been very familiar with it all. Because the new game engine is what killed Hightail, let's be real. Anyway, sorry, Moz. What were you saying? My issue with the game, and maybe my personal problem, but it crashes every few hours on my Xbox. I'm on 1S, need to upgrade to the X ASAP. Yeah, so the funny thing is when my buddy played on Xbox back in the day, I can't say that it's still like that, if there's any Xbox gamers in chat. But basically they said that the game ran at 60 frames, but it did crash more often. But maybe you're already getting that, so I don't know. How do I upgrade my background? What? Oh, for PR, Finny, just check out my power rank guide for 2025. It goes into detail with power rank and intervals. Why are you so low tower? I don't know, nobody's here. I'm just doing it. Yeah, I am talking about Trove, Moz. Like, my buddy was on like the stronger Xbox running Trove, and he was saying that it would crash more for him even though it was running more stable, if that makes sense. But as far as the servers, depends when you're talking about, because they only just upgraded to the new servers. So hopefully you notice a difference. They're still in the process of changing some of it over though, but anyway. Steam Summer Sale just went live for Game Ago. Game Ago's got a Steam Summer Sale? Let's go. Any Trove sales over on Steam? I always forget Gameago's got like all these other games under their belt too. You know what? Well, I was gonna leave because I'm kind of getting bored of this, but thanks, Finny. You too, bud. I'm an old player who ended playing when 5 stars were introduced and the lag and delays were unplayable. Is it worth coming back after a break? Sure. I mean, it's up to you, dude. But the new servers are a big new thing. Like, basically, to summarize, the Trove servers have been on cloud servers for a very long time. And more recently, they've migrated them over to physical servers. They're still ironing out some of the bugs until early July. And then it's supposed to all be done by then. But at least on PC, I can say I've noticed a huge difference. So hopefully on consoles. Oh, okay. So you are having issues even now on Xbox Moz. All right. Yeah, then it might just be related to the you need the stronger console kind of thing. At least it ain't a PS5 Pro. Actually, never mind, because Xbox is now one of the most expensive consoles. Crashes are usually related to other issues, which is why they've been fixing up a lot of the VFX in the game. But that's kind of hit or miss, honestly. Sometimes it's just really bad. Today I only had one crash, but I haven't crashed for the rest of the week, so. Is there images for all of that stuff, Atro, or no? Is that just like file names? Dreadnought costume for Bard? That's funny. If you could only eat one kind of food for the rest of your life, what would it be? If I got to be able to eat what I wanted, it would be sushi and high quality sushi. But that might be cheating because you can constantly change the ingredients. If you're talking about just having the same stupid thing over and over, ew. Okay, yeah, that's why I thought you'd have to open them all up in the voxel editor. So yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll see it all soon enough. Also, sorry, KP, I know you kept asking that the other day for a setup tour. I already have a setup tour, my dude. And it's recent enough that I don't see the reason to make a new one. Trove still looks great, generally runs well. Crashes every few hours. If it only crashes like once every few hours, then yeah, that's fine. It's kind of normal, honestly. Lags every time I enter the hub. That's probably the VFX of all the other players and stuff. But it depends if you're talking about lag or frame rate dip. But yeah, no, I don't blame you, KP. That's YouTube's fault for not recommending it. I think I actually have my setup tour in my description of all my videos, like my most recent tour. I'll do an hour one next year. I don't know. Nothing's really changed, honestly, with my setup. I'd have to double check, because maybe I didn't have my new mic set up, but I don't know. I don't remember. Hub's way laggier than it used to be. Hasn't been for me, but I can't say. Again, it depends on the version of the game you're on. Like, there might be issues. I'm not trying to defend the game or anything. And I'm not trying to be Joe and be like, well, it works for me, no problems here. Whoa. Again, it's kind of just the name of the beast, unfortunately. Can you stay still, dum-dum? Thank you. Stay still now, please. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I mean. So if you're talking about FPS, that's different than lag. Well, it isn't, but for me, lag is a more generalized like server issues, whereas FPS is generalized as more of performance problems. Look, guys, it all makes sense. But yeah, frame rate, they're trying to get that optimized. That's the VFX stuff. I have the most cursed playing method. I installed Android on my Switch and use a PS Remote Play client to connect to my PS5. So you play PlayStation clouding to your Switch? Because screw the handheld PlayStation thing. 4 new titles: Penguin King, Fallen to Rise Again, Of the Moonlight Menace, and True Trovian. Nice. Oh, those are Twitch drops. Okay, so they got titles for Twitch drops. That's kind of cool. That's a good way of using it. You ever think the wind is trying to tell us something we don't know how to hear anymore? No, I hear it. The wind just tells you to like end yourself and like give up. The wind sucks. The wind is a jerk and a bully. Okay, let's see where we're at for our resources and junk here. Our donuts are okay, not great. Stupid chaos chest, right. Where did the item go that was right here? Confusing. But oh well. Did I get any more Phoenix motes? Oh, whoa, I got one. Wow, guys. Oh my god. So cool. No, you guys are more like... I learned that when I was talking about, what was it? Back when I was playing Minecraft. I ended up having like a moment where I kind of went into it, talking about how like lag is actually more related to the internet instead of frame rate. And then apparently people have just generalized the term to just mean like, yeah, frame rate issues and performance and stuff. But to me, it just never made sense. I had 650 master on PlayStation, 41 KPR, but I switched to PC. Got 210 and 28 KPR. Nice, that's pretty good. Oh, there's actually a decent amount of people here. Okay, I can throw pinatas. Sure. Let's see what we got. I'm cheap, so pardon me. Let's do 15 of these idiots. Like 208 of those because nobody wants them, and just 10 of the shadow pins because I'm greedy. I mean, I hope I end up getting like a crap ton of the anniversary pinatas that I can give away. Excuse me, can you go into my hotbar? Where'd my mouse go? Why did it disappear to my left monitor? Stupid video game, dude. What did the update add? The update today? Not much. It just fixed the issue where Luxian would scam you and stuff. If the game feels choppy or unresponsive, I just call it lag. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what everybody does nowadays. It's just, for me being an older gamer, that's not what it originally meant. Oh god. Actually, you know what? This is a good test for server stuff, actually. I never thought about it. These pins are staying like pretty consistent with their damage. I wonder if the server fixed like the projectile issues in our club. Nope. Okay, so that's just more of an issue with the game. Hey, Bobby. Oh no, Bobby! Don't touch that game, dude. I already got that game. Devs threw me a copy, recorded a quick video. I'll post it tomorrow. It's bad. Not a good game. So much talking, so much backtracking, and all within like the first hour. The sword or bow bearer for Boomer. They have two different functions. Sword's good for like, I guess, groups of enemies and stuff. Bow, I think, is like the stronger one, if I'm not mistaken. But it depends which one you're using and which ring effect you want to go for. Yeah, that wasn't bad as far as server stability, honestly. Ah, I'm big now. Oh, I got a pin egg out of that. Cool. Wait, there's more recipes for recipe unlockers? Hold on. No, my super recipe unlockers, they're all gone, bro. Boo. Now I need something to fill that slot. You guys, what the? Get in my inventory. Come on, garbage, get over here. Why can't I just hold E and pick all these up? Oh, because of my option? I know, Bobby, that's the thing. The game looks like Paper Mario, but it doesn't play like Paper Mario. Oh, hey, name. Back into 20 KPR now. Nice. Let me just get rid of all this garbage. All right. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up, guys. I'm hoping to do another stream tonight, but it's probably gonna be an old Boomer game you guys won't care about. It's the System Shock remaster. In any case, thanks for coming out. I gotta get some of our videos ready for upload tomorrow before I can start that. So we'll see if I get the chance. But I appreciate you guys coming out, and I hope you had fun.